Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We're about to cross-examine Phineas Filch right now, so let's get going. Will the witness say his name and occupation, please? The name's Filch, Phineas Filch, caretaker of Kyubi Manor. Oh, and this is for you, your lordship. This little something I thought you might like. Oh my, what a fabulous pair of shoes! And your honor will do just fine, Mr. Filch. Ah, these little shoes again. Don't they belong to Detective Fulbright? Don't tell me Filch stole them again. Wait, don't tell me Filch stole them again. They're all yours, your honorship, sir. What? But they seem awfully expensive. Yep, too expensive for me. I reckon they'd be perfect for someone like your honorship. It's a kind gesture, but legal ethics dictate that I can't accept some such gifts. Aw, ethics methods. Just take them if you want them. Polish them. I'll be nice for you too. I'm sorry about the shoes, Mr. Filch, but I will accept your testimony. The court would like to hear whether you saw Tin Taro in the foyer after the murder. Guarding the foyer. Okay, I'm back. I had to pause the recording to get my guide up on my phone. So here we go. Guarding the foyer. At the time of the murder, I was on guard duty in the foyer, just like Mr. Kyubi asked. I was making sure no one, fair, foul, fishy, or otherwise, could get into our guests. I was still in my office, keeping a good watch when the murder happened after 3 p.m. But I didn't see nothing out of the ordinary, no siree. That yokai you keep jabbering on about was about a phantom of the little girl's dreams. So, you're telling this court you never saw anyone dressed up like Tin Taro? Yep, I was guarding the whole time. That's the truth, the holy truth, and nutter butter truth. Nutter butter the truth. Nutter butter. And Tin Taro? Bah, you don't really believe that in all that yokai mumbo-jumbo, do ya? I certainly don't. Whoa. My bracelet. It's something on the matter, Apollo? My bracelet keeps squeezing my arm. Really? So you think Mr. Filch has been lying to us? I wouldn't rule it out. Now, if I could just zero in on a tail, some sort of nervous habit. Hey! Ah! What in the... What's a hog doing in here? I'm going to introduce my trusty cohort, Taka. He seems to have taken quite a liking to the courthouse, made his new home, in fact. He doesn't live with you, you know, in jail. Who's ever heard of a courthouse bird? Taka simply loathes trickery and fraud. And that queer power of yours seems to have offended my dear bosom buzzard. This isn't some sort of trick or... Ah! I won't be able to squat like this. What the heck is going on around here? Run for the hills. No pets or other animals allowed in the courtroom. Ack! Somebody help! Oh, he's merely having a bit of sport. He won't harm you, save when truly famished. In that case, Prosecutor Blackqull, you will ensure your feathered friend is properly fed. Kinda cute, actually. Looks like we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. We'll be fine, I think. If there was someone dressed as Tin Taro there, Filch should have seen him. We'll just have to put our faith in Jinxie's statement for now. Mr. Justice, please proceed with your cross-examination. Okay. Let's see here. You sure about that? Here we go.
Objection!
Don't lie to the court like that, Mr. Filch. Hey, you ain't right to bushwhack old fella like that. Bushwhack? Unfortunately for you, I have evidence that proves you're lying. If you look at this TV listing here, you'll see that at the time of the crime, there was a pro wrestling match scheduled. Something you never miss. Ack! I didn't watch that one. No sir. No siree. I was doing my job, just like I was supposed to. This guy doesn't know when to give up. Mr. Filch, someone even circled the match. It was you, right? Yipes! Not only that, you even told me you watched it. You said, and I quote, "It was a complete disaster." So, do you admit to slacking off? You can't take me with your Rudy Poo lawyer talk. I'm one of them professional types too. I can do double duty, watching TV and the foyer at the same time. And the only thing Filch can claim to be a professional of is a professional thief. Mr. Justice, you would have this court believe the witness was slacking off? That's correct. He claims to have been watching TV and the foyer at the same time. But that's nothing but a bald-faced lie. Bald, you say? I'm not the one who's lying. Perhaps you mean the witness, Mr. Justice? And in that case, let's see what evidence you can offer. You claim Mr. Filch is lying about watching TV and the foyer simultaneously. Now prove it. Hang on. There's a TV right here. He can't watch the foyer and the TV. He'd have his back to the foyer here. Please take a look at the direction the TV is facing in this diagram. Now, unless Mr. Filch has eyes where right you should be, I think it would be impossible to watch the foyer entrance and the TV at the same time. Well, yes, someone was watching TV there couldn't possibly have seen the entrance. Exactly. And that means, Mr. Filch, you were slacking off and were not watching the foyer as you claim. Yes! The bag's out of the cat. All the way around. The bag is out of the cat. Order, order, order! But Mr. Justice, is Mr. Filch's less than stellar work ethic relevant to this case? It's very relevant because while he was slacking off watching TV, he really could have been a Ten-Nontaro impersonator in the foyer.
Objection!
What now? Granted, this Tanukai was lax in his duties, but he still had the foyer entrance covered. What are you talking about? This. I'm not a mind reader. Ack! Auditory sense. His eyes may have been slacking off, but his ears were still hard at work. Right, Tanukai? They were? Yes. Yes, they were. His head was gone for a few seconds there. Well, you already admitted you were just slacking off. Now you see you weren't. My eyes might be lazy, but my ears ain't. I haven't heard anyone in the foyer. Yeah, see? The fourth floor of the stairway get all creaky and squeaky when someone walks on them. Creak, creak, creak. Loud enough to wake the dead, I reckon. So, you're saying you didn't hear anybody walk by? Yep, my ears were working full time. So who's the liar now? You no good shyster? A lying thief calling me a shyster? This has to be the low point of my fledgling career. Got a hand to you, Mr. Blackqull, sir. You're really hard something else. I mean, you don't miss a thing. And them bags under your eyes, they're darker than mine. Fair warning, Mr. Filch. Taka is particularly fond of Tanukai. Should you lie to this court again, you may suddenly find yourself on the menu. Yipes! Please don't leave me, Mr. Taka, sir. The witness will henceforth testify truthfully on the penalty of painful bird attacks. And with that in mind, the court requests that the witness revise his testimony accordingly. He was working overtime. That's true, I was watching a pro wrestling match on the office TV. My eyes might have been slacking off, but my ears, they were working overtime. The floor there was all creaky, squeaky like. No way I would have missed someone walking by. So you see, there weren't no tenement tile in the foyer. Superstition is the religion of feeble minds. Understand? A simple, rational explanation is best. Forget yokai, demons, and such. We must use common sense. For lacking that, our entire world would be upside down. Says the kind of convict prosecutor who is totally assigned to the end times and for the legal world. And besides, if there were any yokai roaming about, I'd nab him and send him to the zoo. I wonder whether Jinxie was just seeing things. That seems to be the general consensus, but I'm sticking to my guns. But we can't prove that she saw Tin Mataro, so maybe it's sure to be convicted. Then we'd better hope my guns fire bullets, not BBs. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Okay.
Hold it!
So, you have pretty good ears, Mr. Filch. As good as any kind, I'd say. And nothing but to hear about a creaky door. Wait, and nothing to hear of creaky floor. Plus, that Tin Mataro makes it sound like when he goes by. It's like a jingle jangle. Jingle jingle? Jingle jangle? Whatever, how you see that? How did he do that? It's that staff of his. That's what jingle jingles. What is he talking about, Apollo? Beats me, but I guess Tin Mataro has a staff that makes noise. Come to think of it, didn't Jinxie mention something like that too? She said she saw Tin Mataro holding a staff-like object that made a jingly sound. I guess that's the source of the noise then. Well, Mr. Justice, Mr. Filch says Tin Mataro jingles. Would you consider that vital information? Very important. Extremely vital. I request that it be added to his testimony. If Tin Mataro was to pass by, the staff would have gone jingle. Okay, let's see here. He's not keeping his staff here.
Objection!
Tin Mataro's staff wouldn't make a jingling sound, you say? Well, I'm going to say that your story doesn't add up. Is there something the defense would like to share with the court? Mr. Filch, you see that you didn't see Tin Mataro on the day of the incident. Why then, did you assume that just now, that Tin Mataro would be holding his staff? Huh? You see, the Tin Mataro Jinxie saw held a staff in his hands. And he described the sound just like you did, as a kind of jingly sound. Yeah, she was holding a staff. What's your point?
Objection!
The point is that Tin Montoro doesn't use a staff. Not normally. What are you talking about? You see, this is the only known document depicting Tin Montoro. Is there a staff in that picture, Mr. Filch? You're right. There's no staff. Not even a cane or a walking stick. Ack! So the question is, why does the witness think Tin Montoro uses a staff? I believe the answer will overturn the prosecution's case on the most basic level. Well now, this is getting interesting. Alright, Mr. Justice, it's time to show the court where you're going with this. Please tell the court why Mr. Filch believes Tin Montoro carries a staff. He actually saw Tin Montoro. Mr. Filch actually saw Tin Montoro right after the crime occurred. That's the only way he could possibly know about the staff. Busted again! Bloody hell! You duplicitous little... Yes, how did that feel, Blackqull? Duplicitous? Is that what that word is? Duplicitous. Not so fun when you're on the receiving end of the blade, is it? Admit it, Mr. Filch. You did see Tin Montoro that day, didn't you? Well? I'm picking it up. Please don't make me say it. But clearly you did see Tin Montoro. Stop stalling and testify to that fact. No, can't do. No way, no how. You ain't got no idea how terrifying he can be. He? Mr. Filch still won't admit seeing Tin Montoro, even though everyone knows he did. The question now is, why? Mr. Filch is scared to death. Is that why he can't admit the truth? Come to think of it. They say you must not gaze upon Tin Montoro, but in the event that you do, look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tin Montoro will claim your soul. Pixie wouldn't admit to seeing Tin Montoro after hearing about the village superstitions. She said that if she told anyone that she had seen Tin Montoro, he'd claim her soul. I should probably mute my microphone whenever I take a drink. But I might forget to unmute it. Wait, you think Filch believes that too? Ah, some of the big-time city slicker lawyer has heard about him? Them old village superstitions? Will the defense please explain what the witness is talking about? The people of Ninetales Vale believe some pretty strange things. And their superstitions may be the reason our witness here can't admit the truth. The truth that he really did see Tin Montoro. Darn straight, that's why. It's all right here. And knowing their superstitions will cost you your soul? Do not gaze upon Tin Montoro. Do not tell others if you see him. Ignoring the superstitions will cost you your soul. There is, however, one way to save it. Your immediate departure from the village. Freeing him will bring ruin upon the village. See? That's why us folks in Ninetales Vale can't talk about seeing Tin Montoro. Village superstitions added to the court record. Superstitions that have been handed down generation to generation in Ninetales Vale. That clears up one mystery. The killer took advantage of the superstitions by wearing a Tin Montoro costume. They knew that way no one could talk about him, so it was as if he never existed. The defense holds that this Tenma impersonator is the true killer. What?
Objection!
Superstitions, you say? What kind of a fool would actually believe such rubbish? And with that, using some silly fairy tale could so easily expose the culprit. You'll need to come up with a more rational, common sense explanation than that.
Objection!
Your common sense seems awfully narrow-minded to me, Prosecutor Blackqull.
Objection!
I live in my world of narrow cells, mortal danger, and dark, sleepless nights. There was no lack of superstitions in the clink, but few of those who truly believe in them.
Objection!
Well, the village superstitions are real enough to the people of Nine-Tails Vale. A life or death such a superstition might make even you a believer. Grr. Arr. Order, I say. You fool of a Tenukai, 2 times now, your lives have cost me. Sorry, I promise not to do it again. Taka, my fine feathered friend, have at him. Yipes! He's gonna eat me alive! Head for the hills! Ah, he took off. Hang on, gotta pause it for a second. Alright, I'm back. Alright. The bailiff! What are you waiting for? Out to him! And with your fastest men! That's certainly not something you see every day. Well, it would seem a new important fact has come to light. A third party disguised as the yokai Temna Taro was at the scene. And now we have 2 witnesses who can attest to that fact. Any objections? Prosecutor Blackqull? That's a long pause. Whoa. Uh-oh. What? Huh? The shackles. Out! I'm too young to die. Justice Dono, long has it been since I've been forced to draw my blade. You had best say your prayers. Eek! Detective, do something! Ha ha ha! I know if your football is here. When the going gets tough, the champion of justice gets going.
Objection!
Then get going already, before he kills us. Oh, but I stand in awe of Shaman Blackqull, for it is his sense of justice that set him free. Objection! I am built to Detective Fulbright's definition of justice.
Silence!
I'm not in the habit of cutting down unarmed cowards. Oh, well, in that case, Prosecutor Blackqull, can I ask you to, I think the judge, I forgot he's in charge here. So, Justice Dono's assertion is this. Tenma Taro is a real killer, not Mayor Tenma. According to him, there was a yokai at the scene of the crime. Right. And that yokai, or rather, whoever was impersonating him, killed Alderman Kyubi.
Silence!
Ugh! Care to explain why Jinxie, being the first to discover the murder, did not see your alleged killer yokai there in the fox chamber? What? That's right. She said nothing about Tenmataro being in the fox chamber. Let me enlighten you. The little scamp heard a dying scream right before they opened the chamber door. And your point is? Upon opening the door, she found a freshly skewed murder victim, the older man, and the homicidal maniac who had killed him, the mayor. No, there must have been someone dressed up as like... Ah! And then why does that little scamp claim not to have seen a yokai in the fox chamber? Considering her father is accused of the murder, surely she would have mentioned any third party that might have been in the room. I don't understand. Why didn't she see Tenmataro inside the fox chamber? There's but one way to find out. Ask Jinxie Tenma whether she saw your killer yokai at the scene of the crime. Uh-oh. The final battle draws nigh. Only one of us will leave here alive. Hehehe. Long as my blade thirsted for blood, at long last it shall be sated. Wait, this is still a trial, right? Show me what you're truly capable of. Justice Dono. Very well then. Both parties will no doubt need some time to regroup. So the court will take a 10-minute recess in order to... 3 minutes. I'm sorry, but a 3-minute recess... Just so. Plenty of time of your destination of intent is the loo. The loo? You mean the bathroom? Sheesh. At least include enough time to wash our hands. See that you take no more than 3 minutes. All newcomers will be punished. Yes, sir. I hereby declare a 3-minute recess before the battle begins. I declare Prosecutor Blackqull the winner of this round of Simon Says. Doesn't bode well for us if the prosecutor is running the show, does it? April 18th, 10:40 a.m. District Court, Defendant number 3. And actually, that is where I'm going to end the video. So next time we will continue with this recess and see what we can do about cross-examining Jinxie Tenma. So until then, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button, and I will see you all next time. So until then, take care and have a great day.